Hello to you guys, welcome back to Harvest Moon, A Wonderful Life. Apologies, you can probably already tell. No, I'm not tired. I'm definitely, maybe getting sick. It's Thanksgiving weekend here. It's actually the Monday, so technically not still the weekend. I spent the entire weekend with my boyfriend's family and that was great. I came back though and I thought I was having an allergy attack this morning, but it turns out to be probably a cold. I feel just terrible, but I needed to film this, so... Anyways, strawberries and, what was it, tomatoes are done, as you guys can see, so we're just gonna pick these. It's raining, so if we could get the next season's crops planted, then that would be absolutely amazing. Other than that though, nothing really happened this week in game. I uploaded it, well I didn't upload it, rather I streamed it on Twitch, which went well. I streamed most of it, rather, I should say. There was a few days I didn't get to just because I wasn't really feeling like I wanted to continue streaming at that point, and like, you know, if I'm not really feeling it, then you guys can obviously tell, and it's not quite as entertaining. But yeah, pretty much I want to try and make that something I would like to do, except I still want to stream Mario Kart. Oh, that one, okay, fine. And I'm obviously going to be streaming Luigi's Mansion this October, about the entire month, meaning I won't have as much time to do this unless I do it during a weekday, and a lot of people just plain old can't tune in during weekdays because even if they, like, you know, have school or work in the daytime, then they might have to come home and do work and homework, or just take homework from actual work, so, you know. Let's see, other than that, I have a job interview. It's on the phone this Wednesday with a company that I would love to work with. I'm very nervous about it, and it would be a huge deal if I got it, so it's a lot of pressure, but hopefully it goes well. There we go. Yeah, that plant had wilted by the time we got the rest of them harvested, so it's totally fine. We still get the fruit or vegetable from it, so it doesn't even matter. And since it's raining, we don't really want to let the animals out now either, so this should be fine for a little bit while we do this. Fingers crossed that the rain holds up. We want to plant during this type of weather as well. It's just so much easier that way. Oops. I don't know what it is with me lately though. I've been pretty much... like, it feels like I've been sick a lot, and half of it has been allergies, but sometimes it's so hard to tell if I'm actually sick or if it is just me suffering from seasonal allergies. And, like, realistically, they should be gone by now, but apparently they're still here for me. Although this definitely isn't allergies. I'm achy and I feel really warm and cold at the same time, and it's gross. I hate being sick so much. So these should all be ready by tomorrow, or the day after, but next season regardless. And this is our last spring of year 3, or chapter 3, so we're actually moving through it at quite a decent pace. I'd like to pick it up, as I've said before. I want to get this finished. I'm not going to finish it early or premature. But it has been over a year now, which is crazy to think about. Really crazy, and a lot has happened in that time. We're nearly at 3,000 subs on YouTube, which is crazy to think about. I know a good number of them watch this, and even if they don't maybe stick with it all the time, they may tune in if they have nothing else to watch, and by all means, those are some of my favorite peoples. Because that's me, that's what I do with YouTubers who I watch personally. Same with, for example, during Twitch streams, the silent lurkers. Those people are definitely some of my favorite people. I already pet that one. How about you? Okay, was that everybody? Did I get both ducks? I did. Okay, awesome. So I think, hopefully, that's everybody done. Hopefully. Is this gonna hold up? It looks like it, hopefully. Maybe. Be nice if it would. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You need a wash. Oh, I think the rain is stopping. Gosh darn it. That's annoying. Okay, so you're giving milk right now, aren't you? Oh gosh, it's been forever since I feel like I've played, so I don't know who's doing what. Is it Sakura who is? No, it's you. Okay. Sakura's pregnant, isn't she? That's what it was. Okay, so pick this up. That's right, I've been feeding you good fodder to get the S-rank milks from you. Okay. You really need a wash. Is she full grown? She's starting to look it, so maybe we can get her pregnant next. Yeah, and Wendy's definitely not full grown. Okay, so we're pretty much well on our way. Did you eat your food fully? Gosh darn it. Ah, stupid sheep. Oh, and our horse needs washing too. You can tell his hooves are dirty. Oh well. We'll shove everyone out, give them a bath, and then go and check on getting our seeds and such for next season. Actually, no, we don't need seeds. That's right. We are fully self-sufficient by now, which is awesome. I should probably take the tomato and the strawberry things I just planted and put them in the thing then. Probably be a good idea. Okay, not raining, so let's let everyone out. Okay, so you were asleep. You definitely need a bath. Okay. Oh, now you're awake. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Just move him over here. And then... let's see here. Do I have anything in the seed maker right now? I don't believe I do. I think I was waiting for the harvest today. I believe. No, I didn't. Alright, perfect. So we're gonna, I guess, throw strawberries in first. There we go, that's all of them. Let's see here. No, no, wait. How can I check again? Spring, summer, okay. So maybe watermelon? Definitely melon. I guess watermelon and melons, right? That makes sense. Watermelon and melon. Perfect. Alright. So there's that done and ready. Feels pretty good though to not have to worry about buying seeds and that kind of stuff anymore. We just go ahead and make our own. Take a portion of the seeds from the produce of last season and then it's good, it's good. I want to try filling up the fridge all the way with all the crops. It bothers me if it isn't completely full. And then once we've done that, I think we can start just selling off every season the rest of our fruits or veggies that don't go into making seeds. So that sounds pretty good to me. We're not in dire needs of money anyway. We have tons, we have nothing to spend it on. So it's not like we really need to sell that kind of produce. I feel like he plants 10 times faster now. I feel like it's still to do with that whole using the heavier tools thing will make your character work better. Like, I feel like he's just speeding along, but maybe I'm comparing him to the PS2 game, who knows? But yeah, we're so close to moving on to the next chapter, which is amazing. I've been getting a little bit bored with this one. Your character, or your son rather, is going to be a teenager. We're going to start noticing some very visible differences in the characters around town and in our own character. They're going to look much older, so that's interesting. We'll water those after we take care of the chickens, I think. Oh, perfect. That is awesome. 2 gold eggs. Oh, gosh darn it. You fell asleep. Oh, 3 gold eggs? Okay, so we're lucky today. This is a good day. Okay, let's see here. 4 gold. Oh gosh. You guys are being way too nice to me today. And I think that was... yeah. Jeez. That's awesome. Is it raining? Oh no! Wait, actually no, that's a good thing. But like, no, the animals. Just means that we don't have to water, I guess. But we have to shove everyone back inside really quickly. There we go. This space is gonna bother me until that calf is born. I don't like it. There we go. So that was unexpected, but very good that it decided to rain on us. Let's feed these guys. And let's see, is our son in here? Do you want a flower, by the way? I picked too many of these and now I don't have any room for them. Okay, so he's not in here. And, oh, no, there he is. Perfect. Let's give him a fertilized egg since that's all we have. And let's just show him some farm stuff. I really would want him to be a farmer. And we can't show it to him because his arms are crossed. Oh gosh darn it, kid. Please. Just all the farm stuff. He's asking if our previously used hoe has ever been used before. These are the things that we started the game with. This thing is older than you. Anyway, oh, I should put the tomato and the strawberry back in the fridge, shouldn't I? That would be a good idea. Okay, so this goes in. That goes in. Probably feed our character. He isn't looking too happy. You can somewhat kind of tell how your character is feeling just by looking at his facial expression. So I figure I kind of keep an eye on that to judge how he's feeling, but you can also go into your menu and see if he's making any faces or noises that he shouldn't be making. Oh, let's make that into cheese or butter, I guess. Oops, wrong thing. I don't know why I seem to prefer making it into cheese. I like the machine better, I guess. I don't know why. They sell for the same price, so it doesn't really matter. I wish there was like a mayonnaise machine with that you could use with the eggs, but unfortunately there isn't. I kind of like, honestly, I've been playing through a lot of Stardew Valley recently since it got its update, and it's that kind of farming that I've been craving recently. I've been playing through a lot of it, and I also started a new file on Harvest Moon. Oh, More Friends of Mineral Town, there we go. I want to call it Another Wonderful Life, but I know that that's not the right game. It's definitely one of my favorites. Definitely a very, 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 very good game. And like, I see a lot of people online who, say for example on Reddit, who want to know if there are like other Stardew Valley-esque games because it's their first introduction to like farming simulators. And then people are all like, oh, you know, try this Harvest Moon or whatever, and then they do, and they fall in love with it, and that's amazing to see that this game that started off as like a homage to Harvest Moon, or like a Harvest Moon fan game, has, yes, it's its own game, and it's technically a rival, but it still influences people to go and try a series that, honestly, in my eyes, is pretty much dead, unfortunately. I know that they're still releasing Harvest Moon titles, but those aren't true Harvest Moon games, if you catch my meaning, to be honest. Which is really upsetting, actually. It's just, like, I remember going to the mall with my mom when I was young, and I don't remember exactly how old I must have been, but it was the day that More Friends of Mineral Town was coming out, and I only remember it because I got it on day one. And my mom was very excited to give it to me, and it came with a plushie for the dog in the game, the floppy-eared dog. And I don't know whatever happened to it, but it was just such a special moment. Or I remember when I got Magical Melody, and how utterly disappointed I was. That sounds terrible, but it just, it didn't feel right coming after this game. It looked like a downgrade to me. And it's fun in its own right. I've played a good chunk of it. It's definitely not my favorite one though, but I have so many good memories of Harvest Moon growing up, so it's kind of sad to know that it itself is dying, but there's others at least coming out who are similar to it. Okay, and that was all of them. Okay, so that's everything for that day. That's gonna sell for a lot. Like, that's gonna be awesome. I'm very, very excited about that. I guess we can go fishing for the rest of the night. We have quite a bit of time on our hand. Thankfully, the rain came back to water our plants for us, so that's awesome, pretty much. And it doesn't really rain much in the summer, so we're gonna have to keep on top of watering. Yeah, I'm not gonna pick any more of these just because I have so many already. Like, my inventory is too full for them, so that's why I was giving them to Celia earlier, other than, like, you know, being a good husband, but so I think I'm gonna do a question of the day. I've been kind of bringing these into my other videos other than my vlogs recently, partially just to interact with you guys, but also kind of as a cool way to see who's watching further into the videos, because I've been trying to work on ways to basically increase the amount of time people are watching, because I noticed my average view duration is only a few minutes, whereas all my videos, or most of my videos, are like, you know, 15 to 30 minutes long. So, question of the day is going to be, in any Harvest Moon game you've played, what was your favorite, it doesn't have to be a cheat, maybe your favorite way to earn money, favorite exploit, or favorite cheat, because I know mine was, in Harvest Moon DS, the boy version. I got that game first, and I enjoyed it, but I found it a little bit difficult at the time. So I remember going online, and I came across this site called NeoSeeker, and this is very new to me. I had never really done any cheats per se in video games, or at least I didn't realize I was cheating. And there was this, I guess, glitch where you could hire harvest sprites to go fishing, I think, in the winter. And there was a chance of waking up the next day, and then when you checked your assets, I guess, you'd have, I think, like 1 million or 1 billion gold for, like, no real reason. And I didn't believe it, and I tried it when I got into winter, and it was amazing. And I was so just intrigued by it. And I remember reading the entire list of things people upload on NeoSeeker because I was so interested in it. And it's still an interest to me today. It led me into my interest in just all sorts of glitches and exploits in games. They really fascinate me. I've done a few videos on glitches and stuff like that now. I don't know why, it's still just such a fascination for me. Or just things going wrong, for example, in games that shouldn't go wrong. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, that's my question of the day. For real, oh my goodness, I cannot talk. For sure, feel free to answer it in the comments down below if you feel like it. If you're too shy, no worries. I'm like that too. But I thought it was kind of an interesting topic. This is the type of rain I love in game. This is the type of rain I love IRL when I'm inside. If I'm outside of this is not safe or good. But if I'm sitting inside and I'm all happy and warm, then this is amazing. Okay, we'll fish one more time, I think, and then we'll pack it in. Take the fish to the freezer, and I think call it a day there. I have some filming for viewer Dream Towns to do. I'm a little bit nervous for when that series ends. It's definitely my most popular. And I've heard of other YouTubers, especially one in particular, another Animal Crossing YouTuber, who stopped covering New Leaf and their views just plummeted. And subscriptions plummeted and people left. And that's kind of a really scary thought, so I'm trying to keep it going, I guess. There we go. Okay, last fish for today. Gosh, I love this rain. This is just awesome. I love it when the game does this. Good thing we decided to plant today, though. Like, that has really been a great idea that I've come up with recently. It's just to plant the day before the season changes, because it doesn't affect the crops negatively in any way, and if anything it means that they're ready pretty much perfectly on time, so I'm pretty happy with it. I'm gonna take this earth soup and eat it before bed. There we go. Okay, so let me scroll and eat this. And you guys know exactly what time it is. I'm gonna have to end this episode here. When we return, it will be, when will it be? Summer day 1, so tomorrow. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm so sorry that I sounded terrible during the entire thing. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys next time.